I'll go to Active Directory, Microsoft Azure Active Directory. Okay. So here you can see that I'm able to access the directory name, default directory, and my license, Azure Active Directory free tier license, right? So I can take P2 premium, P1 premium, or sorry, P1, P2, or like 365 I can take. Okay, so this is my free tier. Okay. Then I'll go to my users first. Okay, so let me create a user first. Okay, here you can see that. So this user is a AD tenant. AD tenant in the sense, actually this user is a root user. Okay, so he's created this account. That's what actually we have a user in Azure. Okay, so I'll go to new user, then create a new user. So we have an option over here, create a new user or invite a user. I'll select create a new user. So if I create a new user, so this user will be a member of my Active Directory account. Okay, so I'll go to username. So I'll put Alex. We can put Alex. See, automatically this user will be get one email address. See, alex@nasarullah9 hotmail.on.microsoft.com. So automatically one email address will be get. See, suppose if you want to customize that, so that also you can do it. See, the domain name I need isn't shown here. Like we can customize that. Okay. So as of now, I'm not going to that. So I will give another name over here, Alex. That's enough. Then first name. So first name I will specify. This is not a mandatory, okay? See, but username and name, that is a mandatory. But first name and last name, that is not mandatory. Okay. So I'll give Alex. We'll put like that only. Okay. So we have a two option. One is auto generate password. Another one is let me create the password. See, regardless of any option you select, whenever you logging into your Azure account, so first step you have to like reset your password. See, suppose if you're selecting auto generate password, so when you're logging into Azure account, you have to like change your password. Same as when you're selecting let me create a password, custom password, you have to change your password. So what I'm going to do here, I will select auto generate password, then I'll copy this, and I will paste over here. Then I'll come down, then group. See, when I'm creating a user, at that time itself I can add this user into particular group. So as of now I don't have any groups, right? So I will leave this option. Then roles. What is a role? Role in the sense, now I'm creating a user, right? So once I create this user will be have authentication power. What is authentication power? In the sense, this user will be able to access Azure account. Okay, he will be able to access Azure account. He will be have complete privilege to access Azure account. But once he access to Azure account, he would not be have any privilege to access resources. Okay, what is the resources? VM, database, so these kind of resources. But he can access my Azure account, but he cannot do any other performance. I'll show you that. See, I'm not going to attach any role as of now. I'll go to block signing in. Suppose if you want to restrict this user from any other country, see that you can select an usage location. See, I can select Afghanistan or some location I can select. Okay, this user should not access from this region. Okay, so we have an option. So I'll keep it as default as of now. So then job info. See, here you can see that job title. When we creating a dynamic role, right? When we creating a dynamic role, so we supposed to create some rule. For example, job title. So I'll put developer. He's a developer. So I can put developer, and as well as department I can put like OSS group. Okay, so I have an application name is OSS group. Okay, so I can create a dynamic role. So who are part of OSS group, so they have to be in this group, or they should be in this group. I can create a role, right? So then company name, so I can put TCS or IBM, or like I can put any company, no issue. Then manager, I can select management details as well. So I'll create this user first. Let me create. Never. You can see that successfully I created one user named as Alex, right? Okay, so quite simple. I'll refresh this page. So it will take like 20 to 30 seconds to reflect over you. Let's wait. Now you can see that one user has been created, Alex, right? So now I'll try to access Alex account. In the sense, I will log in as Alex now, right? See, now I log in as who? So what is the username? Nasarullah9, in the sense root user, right? Excuse me. Okay, so now I log in as Nasarullah user, in the sense a root user, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'll go to my Edge browser. Okay, so then I will search Microsoft portal. signing into Microsoft portal. Okay, so first we have to click next. Let me log out from this user first, because I have been already logged into another account. That's what. Let me log out from this session, then I will access. Okay, so what is my username? What is my username? Alex at the rate Nasarullah 9 hotmail on Microsoft.com, right? I'll go to my portal, then I'll paste over here. See, Nasarullah 9 hotmail on Microsoft.com. Next. Okay, so next I will enter my password. So what is my password? So we have been already copy a random password, right? I'll copy and paste over here. So now I need to reset the password. So regardless of any option you select, you have to reset. Okay. See, if you select, for example, custom password or automatic password, regenerate password, whatever it can be. So I'll create a password. Alex at the rate 123. That's enough. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Then signing in. Password too many times before. Okay. Let me try. So can anybody help me to set a password?
Be soft.
Be soft.
Be
Nice.
soft at 1 to 3.
Give me as caps.
We're not supposed to tell the name over here.
Okay.
Okay. What password I have? Okay, I'll try. Dilshad at the rate 123. Okay, Dilshad at the rate 123. Okay, perfectly, it's working. Okay, so now we'll skip now 14 days. I now need to set any multi-factor authentication. Now, so now you can see that successfully I logged into Alex account. So here you can see sign out and switch. Okay, what is it? Wait. Alex. Dilshad at the rate 123. Let's try. Skip 14 days. No. See, now you can see that. See, what is the error I'm getting over here? See, this account doesn't have any permission. Okay, but I'm able to log in this account, right? So tomorrow I will create a custom policy so that user only will be able to access one particular resource, for example, virtual machine. Okay, so that I will create tomorrow one particular policy for a resource group or subscription group. Okay, so I'll show you that. So anyway, successfully I created one username is Alex, right? So now I'll create one. So now I will invite one user. So for that we have to click new user, then invite external user. So we have to provide the email address over here. So what is the existing email address? So I will create Ashiq. So then Ashiq IT 93 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, so we can put this mail address over here. Okay, then please join invite.
Then a
Guest. Okay, successfully send the mail. Then I'll refresh. So now you can see that one more user has been added. What is the username? Ashiq. I'll go to my email. So I suppose to get one mail over there. I'll go to my Gmail. Notification വന്നില്ലല്ലോ. Let's wait. Okay, got it. $70. വീണ്ടും വന്നു. Color വ്യത്യാസം. Okay, here you can see that Microsoft invitation, a default directory invite you to access application within their organization, right? Okay, I'll open this and you can see the domain name Nasarullah9 Hotmail on Microsoft.com. Suppose I have a company name TCS. So we supposed to get tcs.on Microsoft.com. Okay, so next you can see that message, please join. So I can click over here, then I supposed to enter one password, like I can regenerate a password, then I can access to that account. Getting? I'll go to my Microsoft portal again. So here you can see that. So now I have two user, one is Alex, another one is Ashiq. So here you can see that user type. One is a member user, another one is guest user. I hope you understand actually what is a member and what is a guest. Okay. So next we'll discuss about what is a group and how to create a group and how to add one particular user into that group. Okay, so I'll go to my default directory again. So beneath users we'll be able to find groups. I'll open group, create a new group. As of now I don't have any groups. I'll create a group, new group. So we have two options. One is a security, another one is Microsoft 365. If I select security, I can create a group name. For example, my group name is developers. I can put any name, okay, developers, and description I can give if I want. And one more thing, you can see that membership type assigned. I'm not able to select dynamic membership. Why? Because actually that is not available on our subscription. See, suppose if you want to do that, you have to select P2 or P1, so that kind of subscription you have to take. Okay, so I will select security, then come down, I will select my owners and members. I will select members. So I can select a username is Alex. I will select this user, and I'll be have Ashiq as well. I will select Ashiq as well, then select, then create. So now one group will be created, and by default two users will be there because I have been already added two users. Refresh. So unlike AWS, it will take 30 to 40 seconds. So when we're creating a group in AWS, it will soon as it will come, right? So unlike AWS, it will take 20 to 30 seconds to reflect over. Let's wait. And here you can see that one notification panel. So whatever the request you creating on Azure portal, so that we will be able to find over here. See, successfully created a group, successfully invited user, successfully created user, and you can find the status of your request, whatever it is. Okay. So I'll refresh it over here, and you can see that one group has been created, development group, and type is assign type, and group type is a security. If I open this group, I will be able to access 2 users over there. See, total members 2 members. Okay. So my question is, can I add one group into another group? Is it possible?
No.
We can do that. We can one group into another group. You're not getting? Okay. I'll tell you. See. Consider I have 2 groups. 2 groups, group 1 and group 2. Okay. So in group 1 I have 3 users. User 1, user 2, user 3. Okay. So in group 2 I have 1 user. So is it possible to add this group into over here? That's my question. We can.
This will be developers team and that will be some other.
We can add, but when it comes to my AWS, it's not possible. So we cannot add. But when it comes to Azure, we can add a group and we can add users as well. Okay, that's the benefit. I hope you understood. Manslaya?
No.
There's a doubt now. Any doubt? So this is the concept of group and users. Okay, now we will create a custom policy, then we will assign that tomorrow. So today I will demonstrate how to create a SAML based authentication. I'll create a user in my Azure account, then I'll try to connect with my AWS account. SAML based authentication. Okay. So let's see how we can do.